Itchy girl is still itchy. I did hear back from the vet today, just like they said they would. And they did say that we could try her on the Zyrtec and see if that helps her. If that helps make her less itchy. So we're going to start that tomorrow because we give Maple his in the morning. And so it'll just be easier to remember to do everyone's in the morning. But hopefully that'll help. That'll help the itchies. Yeah. There you go. Oh, yeah. I know, that was a good chin scratch. I know. Artie says, I am here. I am here. I'm ready to work hard on this, the last Friday of July somehow. There you go. Come here. Come sit. So for today, I was thinking we're going to do 3 things. 3 things. Artie likes that idea. Yeah? Come here. Okay. You stay here. So I want to work on 2 different crochet projects, and I want to try a little cross stitching at the end of stream today. Because I don't know how that will work. I haven't been able to cross stitch in a really long time. But I have my plastic canvas cross stitch, so it's bigger. And I'm kind of hoping that it'll work okay. So yeah, I want to work on our last little crochet buddy, which is our peacock friend. So I would like to get started on that. And I also wanted to work on the couch for this little miss. Because I bought the pattern. And I'll have you know, I didn't end up buying anything other than the kitty couch pattern. Not just yet. The other kitty couch that was on clearance, the one that was like $1.99, was a physical booklet. So the thing was on sale for $1.99, but shipping was going to be like $6. Which is fine, because as someone who ships things, I know that that's pretty much what it is. But I just didn't want to end up spending... It wasn't one that I was going to be using. It was just like, oh yeah, for $1.99 I'll buy it, but it wasn't the digital copy. So that's kind of the plan. We'll work on the last buddy that we have. We'll work on the Artie cat couch, and we'll try cross stitching. Hi Chirps, how are you? So we have... You all voted and the blue couch was the winner. Why? That's not a mantike. That's a sunkern. Yeah, so a clearance is normally like they mark it down to like a really low price because it's not something that they are going to really be keeping in stock, or they have a surplus of it. Sometimes it's not even that they're not selling it anymore. It's just that they're like, oh my God, I have like 30 of these and we only need like 10 and I need to get rid of some to make room for some other things. So yeah, I'm like, she's literally sitting on what I started for her couch. So everyone voted and wanted me to make the blue couch. So that's what we'll work on for her. Baby. Let me get my other pattern up. I'm feeling good. I had physical therapy today. Doing all the things today, you know? Let me fix the Pokemon game. Sweet baby girl. Okay. Bye. So I'm going to keep this one. This is the Chaise Lounge that we started. I think that I'll still make it, but I think that I might make it like later. I don't know. It'll be like if Pippin moves in, I'll make it for sure because it'll be Pippin's if she likes crochet things. But for the blue couch for Artie, oh, that's a little bit more blue in that. Do we want to stick with the same gray or do we want to go with like a blue? This one is country blue. It's closer to this color. So do we like the gray or the blue? Because the one thing with gray is that it would really allow us to mix and match anything that we want, like any accessories. But the blue is kind of like a slate blue. We can decide that though. Because we're gonna get started with our peacock. That's the first thing we're going to do. And then we'll do the kitty couch and then the cross stitching. There's a plan in my brain. It is, yeah. Disability pride flag is gray. All right. Let's pick our colors. This is what this is the flag we're making for the peacock. Hello, Sly Fox. I don't know what color to do for that red. That's light enough. Maybe this? That might be the best that we can do to make it be, because they're very soft colors. So what do we think of these? With white as well. I just don't need to pull white. Okay. Yeah, it's tricky to get like the muted colors. I need to go yarn shopping for some, like what I need to do is I need to bring my box of like all my little thread swatches, and I need to just like look for some different colors than what I already have. There's no real rush, but I feel like some of them could really benefit from just a couple more colors. Like the reds, the oranges, they're really tricky anyway to like find good colors. So um all right. Okay. So I feel like hmm. Okay. I'm pinning this. That way maybe when people come in they can let me know which color. I don't know why this blue is looking so rich in that color. It's definitely this way. That's so funny how I've been having so many issues with getting yarn that looks super wrong, like the color is wrong, and this camera's been so good, and now this camera is like, that's really so much bluer than it is in person. Maybe I know what I can do. I know what I can do. Oops. Hi, Allison. We're gonna make this fun. I don't know, we'll put it here. Hey, ma'am. Hi. Could you maybe not scratch quite that hard? I understand you're itchy. Oops. Oh, yeah. Mm. There we go. We can vote. You all can let me know what color you think Artie's couch should be. Hold on. Perfect. Should it be gray or should it be blue? Gray. Did your food not go off? Blue, but you like both. Okay. Y'all would tie it, you know? 2 more for blue. Okay. Oh. Wow. Blue is in the lead. No, you got your food. You just really were enjoying licking the bowl. Okay. That's the one thing with the auto feeder. I was like, it went off, didn't it? So I have a camera in my office. I was like, I rewound it. I'm like, okay, the light's on. That's good. Oh, yeah, okay, it went off. That's actually kind of funny. I wonder, like, if she's got to be learning the sound of it. She's got to be. Because it goes from there's no food there to all of a sudden she's there and eating. Oh, she's cute. Okay. Let's get to work on our peacock to start. We're going to do all the things today. Hi, Kenya. Blue. I do like gray. Yeah, we started the chaise lounge in the gray, and I'm going to leave it because if I'm feeling up to, like, oh yeah, I want to work on that, like, I want to make both of them, then I'll still have it. So it was mostly like, do we want to make the couch in the blue or the gray? Like the same gray as the other one. Yeah, absolutely. I'm shocked that Kenya voted blue. I know. Flabbergasted. So chat voted and we're making the blue couch for Artie. Yeah, I do have all of them. Like, I have the pattern for all of them. So I can make them all. But the blue one got the winning vote. And I plan still on doing the Chaise Lounge. I feel like that's going to be Pippin's bed when she comes in, because Fluffy's going to need the biggest bed because she's the biggest kitty. And Artie is small. You can fill it with stuffing, but you can also use, there is it's like a high density foam, and it's almost like what you use for like seating for like chairs and things like that. And that's what they recommend. And they literally, let me pull up this one because it's a free pattern, so I can show you, because we don't show paid for patterns, but I am more than happy to show you how they do this free thing, because anyone can buy this, or, well, download it, because it's free. So this is like how the Chaise Lounge is, and like there's the foam. So this one uses a 5-inch and a 3-inch foam. And so you would end up cutting out of the foam those sizes, those shapes. The nice thing about like making it beforehand too is that you can like measure it, because everyone is going to be just a little bit different. So like this might end up being a little bit too small, a little bit too big for what you ended up making. And yeah. Then you like sew it up all together. Okay, Artie's not sitting on my lap, so I'm gonna put that little leg rest in and adjust how I am sitting. I can say words. All right. And then those are the colors. So the gray is the same gray that we were using for the other one, and then this is the blue. But for whatever reason, it's looking super blue. It's like super pigmented here. That's much closer to the real color. Like this is the color in person. Which is so funny, because it's okay, it was just the box with my safety eyes. Let me... Yeah, that was just me, like, knocking it over, too. It wasn't even... Artie's in her blanket for it. I'm just a klutz. So... You know, it happens. I hope that you all are doing well on this Friday. Thank goodness. I am actually a little bit unwell at the fact that it's about to be August, because that means I'm about to be a whole year older. We're actually going to have a combination birthday / affiliate celebration on stream. I don't know. So my birthday is August 10th, which is on a Saturday. So I'm like, and my affiliate anniversary, I believe, is the 11th, the 9th. I don't remember if I got it the day before or the day after my birthday. I remember it being really close. So do we want to do our like birthday celebration the 5th, the like two combo celebration the 5th through the 9th, or the 12th through the 16th? I'm not ready for it to be August. No, I hear you. Had x-rays done yesterday. Was validated about everything. That's wonderful. We love when we're validated. Or our friends are validated. Hell yeah. Hopefully there's like a plan in place for whatever was found out with your x-rays. Okay. The rest, for the most part, I was done with my chiropractor, so I want to take it to your primary and be like, y'all told me this was normal. Please refer me to a specialist. I'm glad that your chiropractor listened to what you were telling them. I don't even know what it was, but I'm glad that they listened. And I'm glad that they took your concerns seriously. I hate when doctors don't, or when it's a fight to have people believe you. It's the reason that I look absolutely ridiculous wearing 2 fitness bands on my wrists, because I got tired of people being like, well, that doesn't sound normal. Shocking. I know. It's real surprising to me, too. It doesn't sound normal, but here we are. When I'm telling you that, you know, my body is reacting this way to a medication, I'm not making it up, you know? So I'll probably end up like selling my Fitbit at some point and be like, there's nothing wrong with it, I just don't need 2 of them. Eventually. It's nice to be listened to. It's nice to be believed. To not be, like, having people go, really? That you're too young. Or, I've never heard of that. Do you think I'm just doing this for funsies? Oh, yeah. Definitely let me know which color, Mary. No. Don't even apologize. Don't even apologize. I think a lot of us here can relate to that Like, oh, finally someone listened. Blue, you got it. You get the too young argument all the time. And you're always just like, gee, thanks. It's so nice to know. But like my thyroid condition started when I was like barely 20. And they were like, that's really young. Uh-huh. But yet here I am. You changed my gray to blue. I didn't realize that was the same gray as the other bed. Yes. Oops. I mean, that doesn't mean I don't have the problem. Just because it's not common doesn't mean it doesn't happen. Yep. I remember one of my doctors who I no longer see, both because they're back in Jersey and because they decided that they were going to treat me for something that didn't really need to be treated, and it started me along a whole path of problems. But she did tell this one story that I do agree with very much, which was that, you know, oftentimes the first thing people think when they hear hoofbeats on, like, you know, a dirt road is that it's horses coming. But sometimes it's zebras. And both will sound the same, but if it's not horses and it's zebras, you need to act accordingly. And it's the idea of, you know, being in the medical field or having patients who, again, you would think like, oh, okay, the problem is going to be something simple, not like age whatever. And then all of a sudden you're like, wait, it's not horses, it's a zebra. And now you have to pivot and you have to help them with that instead. And it's like, yeah, exactly. Oh no, wait. We can't see the Pokemon. Hold on. It's a cute one too. No. Hello, Pokemon? Oh, it's an... No. No, this is not the Pokemon. That's the Pokemon. Jeez, I thought I had fixed that. Hooray! We almost all caught it. Does anyone have any weekend plans? I am hoping to get a lot of the friends for our Wednesday sale photographed. And to keep working on the merch idea we had. Should probably sort my anxiety out. So I went to the doctor and she was like, no, you're just nervous about university. So I didn't go to university that time and suffered for a few more years before you asked for help again. That's, like, here's the thing. Maybe you were nervous about university. That doesn't mean that there wasn't something else in the mix. You know what I mean? Like, just because you're nervous about something doesn't negate the fact that it might be a higher level of nerves than, like, the average person. Everyone gets nervous about stuff, but not everybody gets nervous about everything. By the way, if you're just popping in, even if you're lurking, if you would like to just let me know what color we should work on, or what color we should use when we work on Artie's couch in a little while. There's two color choices up at the top of the screen. One is gray, one is blue. You can let me know in chat, because we're going to work on that in just a little bit. We're working on all the projects today. I also, in case you missed it, am going to be attempting to do some cross stitching today, because I haven't in a really long time and I would like to try it. I've got my plastic canvas and we're going to try stitching on a large scale and see how it goes. No weekend plans, but Monday I'm going to the beach with Frankie. Oh my gosh, you're gonna have the greatest time. I know what nervous feels like, and this is not nervous. Yeah. Yep. What color beak should we do? Maybe a darker gray? Or should we use the yellow that we're using for one of the feathers? Give Frankie a bigger hug. Last time I saw him it was a quick hug. Oh. He's changing schools because he's being bullied. I don't understand. That stinks. I'm glad he's able to change. I hate that he has to. because that's just ridiculous. There needs to be less bullying in the world. Mm-hmm. No, exactly that. Exactly that. Oh, he should be friends with them. Mm-hmm. That'll solve the problem. One of the things that I really like seeing more people challenge or like not saying to kids when someone's teasing them is because, oh, they must like you. That's like a trend that I've really enjoyed seeing go away. Because can we not say that that's normal behavior, or that that's how you show your affection is by being mean, you know? Yeah. It's just a bad. And it was always said, too. Like, it was something that everybody heard. And I don't know why. Like, nothing about that's healthy. Try to make it seem like it's not a big deal to a kid, yeah. Yeah. Yeah, so that they won't be as, like, upset about it, but it's not. Oops. Kids are going to be upset about it, spoiler alert. So much spam detected. Yeah, all these like buy followers. I didn't realize they end up not being able to recognize the bullying. Yeah. They can't tell what's okay and what's not. Mm-hmm. Good night, Mia. Have a good weekend. Okay. Beak. All right, so we've got like a couple more minutes, but I'm pretty sure that we're going to be making a blue couch for Artie. I don't think that y'all are going to outvote that. Here, I haven't voted. I'll give one to gray so it doesn't feel sad. Because inanimate colors are going to feel sad. They don't even know they're being voted on, but... Gray shouldn't feel bad, no. Yeah, so that way there won't be two of the same color. Mm-hmm. Yeah, gray's still going to get used. It's just not going to be used twice. Mm-hmm. Gray yarn's going to be a chaise lounge, not a couch. We didn't want blue to feel bad. That's true. If we didn't make anything with blue. So valid. Boop. We actually got a decent amount done on this peacock. We picked all the colors, first of all, and second of all, we're going to get the head and the beak done. And then we're going to move on after the stretch break to Artie's couch. And then we're going to try cross-stitching. Now, for the cross-stitching, should we work on the birdie cross-stitches or the Halloween town? I have not worked on the Halloween town for... like since the last time on stream, so I feel like that one, that's what we should do. Halloween, okay. Halloween always, okay. It's a plastic canvas town. It's super cute because we don't really have Halloween decorations. And so I had put it on my wish list. And chat was very kind, and I ended up getting all of the little cute Halloween ones, so yeah. I still have to make them though. Okay. Look, we're even gonna get safety eyes added before this portion of the F off Friday is done. Way to go, us. that most people only put up for Halloween. I love that. Honestly. If I was able to find this Halloween, the little ghost walking the ghost dog, it would be up year round. But I can't find it. Everyone's buying it and then putting it on eBay. I'm not upset about that though. Not at all. It never came down. That's amazing. Like, the craziest part is that we're open to either size one. And when I tell you that, one of them is gigantic. It's like, I don't even know, 4 foot tall, 3 foot tall maybe. And we're like, yeah, we'll take that one too if we could find it. But we can't. We can't find the big one. We can't find the little one. I'll show you the little one. Look at this. It's a ghost walking a ghost dog. I have never wanted anything more in my life. I love the flower crown. I know. So the little one has a flower crown, and then there's a big one. Let me see. Ghost, walking, ghost, dog. Go. Statue. That'll help. Maybe not. Well, it's the same thing, just bigger. 3D printed one of them. Do you know if they made the file, like, is there a file that anyone can use? Because I have a 3D printer. I would make one. Hi, Petrichor. You don't know. I didn't know if you still had the, like, the thing. You know, the thing. Sorry, that was very not specific. The, either the link or the story or whatever. The thingy thing, yeah, the thinger. Petrichor, what color should Artie's couch be? Keeping in mind that the gray is also going to be used for the chaise lounge. The colors are up here. Blue. We're going to start working on that after our stretch break. So I think blue won. I think it might be blue. I saw it recently, so that could be 20 minutes or 3 days ago. So fair. Well, if you happen to come across it again, feel free to send it to me. I don't know, it's pretty tight. Yeah, it could go either way. If there's anyone lurking who hasn't voted, you know, like... I could probably go on, like, Thingiverse, like, a couple of the, 3D printing sites and just search that way. Because I'd even be willing to pay, like, you know, some people sell their STL files. Like, okay, I'll buy it. I'll pay. You can send it here if you want, Scruffy. Like, you can send it in this chat. You're wonderful. Thank you. And it's a free download, which we love even more. I already have an account on this site. Why, it hurts more than when you did it into the muscle. Oh no, really? Oh no. Oh, okay. Well, there's the stretch. So let's take a stretch. And then when we come back, we'll work on starting Artie's couch. BRB. Alrighty. We are back It's sore, yeah. Oops. Hopefully it doesn't hurt for long. Okay. Pattern. Open. Blue couch. Does it tell me? Okay, it's the same size hook. Oh, actually, it's okay. Oh no. Worsted yarn. Okay. So they were using an eye hook, so let's try it. Oh, here we can do, should we do a gauge? Maybe I shouldn't do a gauge. I haven't bought the material yet. Only be sore for a day, yeah. I don't know, do we gauge swatch it? I never do, yeah. It'll be fine. It's not clothing. It's a cat couch. Yeah, if it ends up a little bigger, a little smaller, meh. Okay. Chains, done. Yeah, I'll cut the foam to fit. This is for the base. It says. Or for the bottom. "69 stitches, nice. Welcome back. Chat voted on the blue couch, which we're making now with blue yarn. And I left the chaise lounge, like I didn't frog it. So I figure that I can like work on it here and there. Or if Pippin moves in, because it'll be bigger. Rude Pokemon. Hate working into the chain row. But I'm like alternating what I'm doing, so I didn't want to use a foundation chain. I also didn't end up buying any of the extra patterns that we were looking at. I was good. I just bought the couch pattern. Mostly because I found the designer for the little mice, like the mouse on the tractor, and I found their Ravelry shop, and I was like, well, I can buy directly from them. So, if I want to. And then the other ones that were like on clearance, they were actual books, like physical ones, so I would have to pay shipping. And yeah. Did I not do a foundation chain? It's entirely possible that I didn't. And I thought I did. Listen, the brain fog got real bad with my vestibular stuff, so
I'm an arts and crafts master. Why do you think I always have this glue gun stuck to my arm? Ugh, ugh.
Hi, Saren. Thank you so much for the 38 months. I appreciate you. What color would you like for your paper chain? That was a lot louder than I meant it to be. Oh no. And it's just sitting there. Saren might not be listening right now, so I'll just do blue. That matches her name. But yeah, I wasn't about to pay like $7 shipping for like basically $3 worth of books. Maybe at some point, but not right now. If they were digital downloads, I was gonna do it. But that's okay. I have enough patterns. What's that, Mary? Oh, for petrichor, yeah. If it's there and you know it's there and you have a tracking number, can't they give it to you? Or I don't know. No, because it's a little bit earlier by you. I was gonna say I don't know if the post office is closed. Yeah. I was like, you're gonna pick up my package. What? I'm tired. If you can't tell. I had physical therapy today, so I think my brain is exhausted. I don't know. Oops. You don't know if your post office allows for pickups, and it's a 40-minute drive. Ugh. Ick. Yeah, it's not worth it. It stinks that it's not there. But that's also just not worth going. 110 degrees. 40-minute drive. Mm-mm. I understand that. Oh, I don't know if you saw Discord Petrichor, but it made me think of you. I was not watching the opening ceremonies, but my dad was like, they have like the countries coming in on boats. And I was like, what? And so I had turned it on for a moment. And I was like, oh my gosh, I would not be able to do that. Like, that would just make me very dizzy. I don't like boats. Boats make me not feel great. But they had like I have no idea because I wasn't watching. Like, I don't know what the theme of it was. Yeah, I would be ill. Some of those little boats that were like rocking, they were like, I'm like, nope. Nope, not me. But they had this guy who was like masked and running around on top of like the Paris roof lines. And I was like, they missed a golden opportunity to have Cat Noir do this. Like, I don't know who this person is, but it should have been Cat Noir. Because literally he was running along the top of the roof. And I'm like, I recognize this from the cartoon. Why isn't it Cat Noir? And that was basically all that I watched. Shouldn't it? Am I not alternating? As soon as I saw the river, I'm like, I know this place. Yeah. And like I said, they were showing this guy like running along the rooftops, like he was carrying the torch and I don't know, like parkouring all over the place. And I'm like, seriously, you missed a golden opportunity, at least for part of it to be Cat Noir. Because, I don't know. Come on. Like, literally, some of the rooftops that he's running on, I'm like, I recognize these. I recognize this building. I don't know. I don't know what you're talking about. You've been here the whole time. Oh, okay. Chain 3. Hold on. I'm assuming their chain 3 is supposed to be a double crochet. Because I should be alternating. Otherwise, it would be growing at a weird... If I was just double crocheting in the double crochets and single crocheting in the singles. Yeah. Okay. The queen was involved. Yes! Cat Noir is nothing compared to our actual monarchy. No, but like, Ladybug and Cat Noir are totally like a thing that Paris is well known for. Oh, was Lady Gaga there at some point? Hmm. Aw, a wild trash bag. They asked for her permission to use a body double in the video, and she was like, well, can I do it? She asked to be in it and gave herself a line of dialogue. She seemed like a cool lady. Yeah, it's because I had popped in while I was streaming to hers too. I mod for her, and I was just like, oh, I didn't know you were gonna go live now. Here's my resub, bye. So she was like, wait, I have a resub too. Yes, I caught a bag of trash. The trash man. stinky. Okay, this makes sense now. Woo! Had a big storm last night and today is trash day, so I heard a couple of cans going down the street. Yeah. Been there before. You just like look outside and you're like, oh, all right. Or if you're like trying to drive and like avoid the cans at the same time. Paint their house number on their cans for when the wind blows them away. Yeah. It's interesting, like where we live, we have to pay for like trash collection. We had to like pick a company. So like when we moved in, we were just like looking at who everyone else's cans were. And so like we picked a company and they literally dropped off like a garbage and recycling can. And then we have our own can for like yard waste. So like you put that out separately and they'll pick it up, like, you know, garden stuff, grass clippings, leaves, that sort of thing. So otherwise, if anything happens to the other cans, you just contact the garbage company and be like, hi, our can got smooshed or our whatever. So when they're full, so they don't blow away, but some people just don't think. Yeah. We always put like the trash out just because we have animals, and so like there's animal poop and stuff like that. So that can get stinky, but like if the yard waste or the recycling isn't that bad or isn't that full, like yeah, there's no need. No need for that. But the garbage always goes out just 'cause ew. Ew poopies, especially in the summer. Oh God. Gross. No thank you, summer. Bring me fall. Yeah. It's usually the recycling bins that end up down the street because they're full of boxes that don't get broken down. How do you not break down your boxes? Literally, it's like the easiest thing to do. Just break down the boxes. Like we have a recycling and a garbage can in our kitchen, like small ones. So that way, like for instance, when my seltzer's done, I'll rinse out the can in the sink and then put it in the recycling bin. And then when the recycling garbage can is full, we take it and we dump it into the big one that, you know, they take. But in order for us to be able to do that, we have to break down our boxes and things like that. It just makes sense. Like, also leave full TV boxes on the curb. Oh, nope. No, we'll literally like take like scissors or like a box cutter and break down really big things so that they fit inside the actual can. Like, not gonna put big boxes out. Sometimes that means that we have to, like, in 1 week we don't get all the recycling out. Like, there's stuff, like when we moved, for instance, you know, there's a lot of stuff that ended up, like, we reused the moving boxes, so we weren't breaking those down, but there was just, like, a lot of stuff that we had to, like, you know, Amazon or go into Home Depot to pick up, like, lawnmower and things like that, because we never had a lawnmower. So there's just, like, a lot of, you know, those kinds of boxes and things that get broken down. And it was like, okay, well, we kind of had, like, a staging area where it was just, like, all of it was broken down and ready to just see however much we could cram in the can, but, like, the city won't pick up cans that can't close. Yep. Ours won't either. I have a whole pet peeve with cardboard and waste after working retail. Yeah. Have your husband break down boxes for energy. Yeah. No, I mean, it makes sense. Like, you gotta do what you can to take care of you as well as, you know, have things done in the way that they're asked to be done by, you know, townships and things like that. But put all those restrictions on recycling, and now in October they're not doing it at all. So what, like, do you have to bring your recycling to, like, a center or something instead? Places doing things like that just means that recycling is going to be something that people just don't do. Not because they don't care, but because they're not going to be able to. Like, it's one thing to be like, we're only doing, like, on the first Wednesday, say, is if it's your garbage day. Like, on the first Wednesday of the month, we'll pick up cans. On the second Wednesday of the month, we'll pick up boxes. On the third Wednesday, like, do you know what I mean? Like, dividing up, like, how it's done is one thing. But just being like, yeah, you're on your own. They were losing money on recycling. I'm sorry, we're doing this for money reasons? I thought we were doing it so that the planet's not... Oh. I forgot that we were just in things for the money. Then maybe they should start making things that are, you know, reusable. Or have stores offer, like, reusable containers. that you can bring in. That was one of the coolest things back where we used to live. We had like a really large shop right by us, and they had like a wall that had like grains and stuff like that, rice and like different cereals, and they had like a little scale there, and you could like weigh your thing beforehand and then fill it up and then weigh it after, and you just pay like that. Like more of those. Do you know what I mean? Like, okay, fine. But make that like the norm. Make it, I don't know. Or just continue on like this, and the summers will just keep getting hotter and the whole world will just die. Yay. Not only that, Kit Kat, but I feel like some of it is just like in that case, you know, with like food grease, or McDonald's, Domino's shouldn't have on their boxes that they should be recycled. Because guarantee you that all of those boxes are going to have some sort of food waste on them. So stop putting on all of your boxes like recycle me and we'll see you again soon. No. Underwater. Yeah, for real. Yeah, don't, but like I can't tell you how many times we've recycled them because you see it on the box and you're like, "Oh yeah, right, cardboard." And you don't think for a minute because you're just it's literally right there telling you. Yeah, not made for the warmer weather, no. I'm not made for warmer weather. I'm not designed for the warm. Oh, so I took pictures. Remember how I was telling you? I know I had mentioned it when KB had raided in, and she had mentioned that it sounded like our neighbors were like, oh, you know, it sounds like a little homestead situation, and I had mentioned that they had like a really nice garden. I took a picture when we went and took care of the duckies and the chickens. Here, let me show you when I get to the end of this row. It's so pretty. There's so many, like, there's so much there. I'm heat intolerant, same. Ooh. So like this is when you're walking up, right? And you can see there's the chickens over there. Hang on. There we go. So like here's their rows, and then like look at all of that. And it wraps around the side of their house. And then this over here, oops, that is their take food, leave food stand where like they put excess. Like I need to learn what to make with eggplants. I didn't end up taking one, but they had the biggest eggplants I've ever seen in like the we have excess food, take something if you'd like it kind of thing. And I was like, goodness gracious. Like eggplant emoji. Sorry. Hi, Emily. Yeah, the only thing that I've ever really heard people do with them is like eggplant parm. have a yard or at least a bit of an area to plant things. Yeah, ratatouille. They are. They really are. I just didn't. My thing was, we already had leftovers. I didn't want to take it, you know, like the whole, oh yeah, I'm going to buy all these like fresh fruits and veggies and I'm going to make all these things and then you never do. And instead it just like rots in your fridge or on the counter or whatever. I didn't want to like take it and then not make something with it in time. And I was like, I'd rather leave it for someone else because goodness knows that they'll have more. And that I can always like ask, like, hey, if you have extra, let me know. That's been one of the nice things about the meal kits that we've been doing. Like, it's $110 for the week for dinner. We get 4 different meals, but it lasts us 8 days. Like that, the maths. And we don't end up throwing anything out. We don't have excess. We don't, like, the only other thing that we're shopping for is, like, if we need more, like, snack stuff. If we need, or if we want, like, anything fresh, like, you know, fruit, like apples, grapes, whatever. Like, anything like that just to snack on versus meals, you know, lunch foods, breakfast foods, if we need anything other than, like, cereal or whatever. It's been nice. And then on the weeks that we don't, because we only do the meal plan every other week, and then on the other weeks, it's like, okay, now we're going to make like pasta. We're going to do like lentils. We're going to do something that's really inexpensive and easy to help offset the cost. And it ends up that we're saving a ton of money on like grocery bills by doing it that way. It's wild. And we get to try a whole bunch of new foods. Yeah. Your mom hates it and doesn't know how to cook it. Oh no. Make zucchini bread. I've only had ratatouille once. Really? I've never had ratatouille. Oops. This is row 6 out of 38. So we're doing great. This, by the way, this couch is also using up yarn that I already had that was planned for a different project that I never actually got around to and will never actually make. So, we love that. It's all part of my plan. Try and use up some of the stuff that I've had that I don't have a use for, or I'm not using for its intended purpose. Some pretty yarns I have might not have like a plan just yet, but I'm also like, you're pretty and I know I'll make something nice with you. It just has to be like the right pattern. Like one day I'm going to come across something and it'll be like, yep, that's it. This is the couch. Yep. We had a poll going for the first hour of stream, just like asking if we should do it the same gray color as the Chaise Lounge or if we should do it blue. Now, the blue on the camera, it's coming out a lot more blue than it actually is, which is really funny. Like, of all the things, all the camera issues we were having where it wasn't picking up colors well and it was washing them out, this one it's made too vibrant. It's closer to this. This is definitely much more accurate than this. But we're making it this, it's called Country Blue by Red Heart. And then I kept the gray. It's still at the same, like, I haven't frogged it, I should say. And the plan is that I'll keep working on it here and there when I feel like it. The gray is also being used as, like, oh, that's a project that I'm not going to use the yarn for what I originally intended. So it'll be made as well. It just, honestly, if anything, I feel like the couch, like the Chaise Lounge, it's literally just half double crochets. And that is something that I can do on like car trips at waiting for doctor's appointments. You know, like it's something that is super easy and I don't really have to count. Like I'm just making it a certain size. So it might end up being like in my go bag, if you will, for when I go to doctors and things like that. Now that I have finished my sweaters, I just have to do the assembly bits. I actually finished knitting the sweater too. I brought it in here. I have to assemble, and then I have to make the collar and decide if I want to make pockets for it or not. But yeah, both of mine are done, save either assembly or the freaking collar on the other one that I have to find. The blue for, I don't even know. But hooray, progress on things. I need you all to be here so that we could like divide and conquer and find this yarn. At one point, I'm just going to follow this. Gotcha. Yeah, it's just a repeat. There's something nice about having a project that you don't have to like count or worry about like fancy stitches or patterns or anything like that. There's something nice to just sit and mindlessly have a TV show on or a movie or, again, you know, a car ride, train ride, plane ride, whatever. Like, it's nice to just have those simple projects to kind of let your brain reset a little bit. Chain 2, then down, skip. Actually, yep. It's even better when it's like a project that you can like feel, so you don't even have to look down. Like back when my mom was still doing dance competitions with her studio, I would bring stuff like that sometimes to work on in the auditorium. I wasn't like super into crafting at that point like I am now, so it wasn't something like thinking back, I'm like, dang, I could have gotten so much more done. But it was still fun. You bring those projects that you can just like tell by feel. Like, yep, I'm in the right spot. I ended on a double. I got time for one more row. Before we do our stretch break. And then we're finishing stream. I am going to be attempting to work on some cross stitch for the first time in many months. So I'm going to be working on the plastic canvas Halloween town. Because it's a lot larger than little cross stitch designs, and I kind of want to see if I can do it. And I haven't worked on that at all in months, and I would like to. So we're just working on all the projects today. A cacturn. Oops. That's the thing with a project like this, when you're alternating between stitches and you're like, you just start getting into the groove and then you go, wait, that's not what I'm doing. All right, we got 9 rows done out of 38. That's fantastic. For an hour? That's wonderful. Yeah, I'll take it. Almost 25%, yeah. I like how it looks too, it's pretty. Oh, 4 minutes? We're getting to row 10. Let's do it. Let's do it. I've got time. I can do it. I believe. No, okay, but see, if I get my hook stuck like that, I won't do it. But yeah, we could work on the, like, couched here and there for like an hour at a time, or if I'm feeling like doing it longer, whatever. But I kind of, today when I was like, what do I want to work on for F Off Friday? I was like, I've got so many things that are like, that I could work on. Like I thought about maybe working on finishing the sweater on stream, and I was like, no. Because like I need to do some sewing on that, and then I'll need to do, like, it wouldn't get done, which is fine. Projects don't actually have to get finished. And then I was like, what if I, like, did a bunch of things? A smorgasbord, if you will. Oop. Nope. No, it hasn't. I did, however, look through the entire, like, all of the spots it could be hiding in the living room. I've looked through some of the possible hiding spots here. What I need to do is empty this bin and see if it ends up in there. So that sweater is done except for the collar. Just really rude. Thanks for the lurk. Alright, we're gonna have this stretch break any second now, I feel like. But we made it to 10 rows, which is fabulous. One of those rows was the dreaded chain, which always takes like twice as long as anything else. Yeah, it'll be here any second. And then when we come back, magically there'll be some cross-stitch stuff out. I'm hopeful. I'm hopeful that I'll be able to do it. I'm nervous, but I'm hopeful. Such a mood. And we did it. 10. We finished the row. Done. Okay. That's there. That's there. Stretch time. I'll see you all in a few. Hello? What? So confused. I'm just like getting my canvas out. And I'm like not paying too much attention, and then I look up as I'm like shuffling stuff, and I'm like, why do I see myself? Hold on. Something doesn't make sense. Okay. Well, at least I was able to get it back over. I don't know. Alright. Somewhere in the confusion was what I had done already. Okay. It's fine. Alright, let's see what I've done. Because it's been 84 years. Okay. So we're working on Dead Man's Saloon. It looks like I have 3 out of 4 window boards. I should put like a pencil mark or something. Because I also thought that I had made a photocopy, but I don't think I did. So we'll just put a little pencil mark next to the bits I've done, because I can erase pencil. And that's the porch roof. Okay. Okay. It looks like there's actually a thing to do on one of the sides that I didn't do. Why does that Pokemon look like one of Snoopy's brothers? Oh my god, you're right. That's fabulous. I never would have thought of that, but you are correct. Okay. And my yarn for this. Did I put it back? Uh-huh. Okay. Okay. New lore. All right. So what should we do? Should we work on porch columns, the roof? Maybe I should just do what yeah, let's just add the spider webs that I missed somehow. That's a good place to start. Literally all I did was stand up and you were like, oh, Mom wants me. Huh? That's all I had to do? You are something else, ma'am. Hi, Plant Witch Willow. How are you? Happy Friday. Oh, I'm sorry you're having a sad day. Artemis says she's sorry you're having a sad day too. Oh. She's like, wait, I'm here. I'll make it better. Hi. Okay. Hi. Wow, you are just gonna be the best big helper, huh? Hi. You're so beautiful and so sweet. You couldn't have come out while I was working on other projects, huh? It's this one? That's a huge yawn. My word. Bless you. Okay, well, spider web done. Here, do you want to sit back here? Come snuggle. That's a good girl. That's a very helpful girl. That lets mommy still do her work. Or what she really wanted to work on. Okay. Now both sides are done. Why don't we work on the roof? We'll do the roof next. It's a big brown section, but that's okay. It's all got to get done. Back in here. Wow, Georgina's zooming. All right. Wait. I want to go. No, I was doing it right. So, like, I'm not saying I'm going to cry if I can do this, but I'm also not saying that I'm not. So, just a wee heads up. It's been so long since I've been able to cross stitch on stream. And I know that it's a rather large, you know, canvas. But still. I've not been very productive this week, and I feel guilty about it. I'm trying to remind myself that it's okay to not be productive sometimes. Even if it's not a bad week, even if it's like a everything's fine week, sometimes you just have to not be productive. And that's okay. I get it though, because I do the same thing to myself when I'm not productive, so don't even worry about that. You are not alone. This is interesting how they're doing this to make it look like it's tiled roofs. At first I was like, why do they have it so that you're not working like complete rows? But it's so that it looks like like shingles on the roof. That's so fun. It is clever, I agree. Wonder if I have a post-it note. That helps. I saw this thing about how, like, you know, even though, like, the Starship Enterprise is capable of going at warp 10, it can't be at warp 10 all the time, or the ship would fall apart. And I think that that's always a really good reminder for myself and for others, especially when they're feeling like, oh, I wasn't productive, and oh, I didn't do the things, and like, okay, but you can't be at warp 10 all the time. Like, sometimes we're just going to have to be at, like, sometimes we're at the repair shop. Sometimes we're, you know, sometimes we're zooming. And sometimes we're just, like, mid-ground, and we just made it through, and that's okay, too. So, it's okay if you're not at warp 10, even if you feel like you should be. I liked it a lot, because it's like, yeah, you know, the best starship in the world can't be at warp 10 all the time. Savage Gray, hello! Welcome, Raiders! The Bean Team is here, hello. How are you all doing? How was your stream today? What were you working on? Yeah, I try to remind myself of that every now and again, because I get the same way as you do, Tigress, where I'm like, dang, I was able to do so much more the other day. Okay, well, that was the other day. Today we're at, you know, today we're just cruising. 1, 3, right? Yeah. Doing little acrylic painting of a cute pink blobfish. I love that. Well, welcome in. It is officially F-Off Friday, aka Finish Off Friday, aka the last Friday of the month when we all grab our projects that have been sitting for a while, that we haven't been working on for one reason or another, and try and work on them. So I am currently working on this cute Halloween village kit. It's a canvas kit. I love it because I don't really have a lot of like Halloween decorations, and so I love the idea that I can like put these up on my fireplace or wherever. So we're working on Dead Man's Saloon right now, and I'm working on the roof pieces. So welcome in. It's actually my first time like working on any kind of cross-stitch project in a really long time because I was having some health problems that made working on it really difficult. So I'm excited to be trying it out again for the first time in many months. But I hope that you had a really nice time hanging out with Savage. My name is Megan, for anyone who's new and doesn't know me. I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. And I lost my train of thought. I already said what we're working on today. I don't know. Maybe my stream schedule? Is that what I was going to say? I stream Monday through Friday from 3 to 6 p.m. Eastern? Maybe. I don't know. Maybe we'll never know what I was going to say. That's alright too. But, Savage, if you need to raid and run, do your post-stream self-care, anything like that, please make sure that you do. Thank you so much for bringing your community over. I appreciate it. I really like how that looks. That's so clever. I never would have thought of that. Because I'm looking at the design and I'm like, why on earth would you design it so that there's all these weird breaks in it? It's to make it look like roof tiles. So heckin' clever. Little yarn bricks, yeah. It's brilliant. And like it actually looks really good too. There we go. Would help if I was actually being consistent. It's been so long since I've done this that I keep thinking like, oh yeah, that's right. And then I'm like, wait. No, it's not. It's okay. It's the first time back in a while. We're allowed to be a little bit confused. It'll all come back.
whoop.
Oh my goodness. Back-to-back raids. Hello. Welcome in, Kiki. How are you? The Coven wanted to raid the cutest bean on Twitch and we chose you. Oh my goodness. Well, thank you so much for coming over. I appreciate that. I hope that you had a fantastic stream. What were you working on today? Of course. Thank you for the raid. For any new friends, hi, welcome in. My name is Megan, and I am a neurodivergent variety streamer and crafter. I am usually cross-stitching, crocheting, or knitting. But we do some other crafts. Sometimes we play games. It's comfy, cozy vibes, chats, crafts, cats, and chaos. So if any of that sounds like it is your kind of vibe, you're in the right place. Thank you so much. I forgot to copy the raid message, but I'm here and something about beans. No worries. I can't tell you the number of times I forget to copy my own raid message, so don't even worry about it. We're glad you're here, raid message or not. Poured some resin dice and then continued crocheting the original Pennywise from, oh my gosh, wait, really? Is it like a big one? I've seen some people make some pretty sizable Pennywises, like, oh my. I am working, this is, trying again. Today, oh my goodness. Jax, hello. Welcome. Oh my goodness gracious. That's 3 raids. Thank you all so very much. Train of thought. Oh, what I'm working on. So today is F-Off Friday. It is the last Friday of the month, and so we work on projects that have been put aside for a while that we haven't really been working on, and we work on them. So this was something that was so generously given to me by chat. It is a Halloween village. It is made out of plastic canvas, and I love it. I haven't really worked on it in a while because my health kind of got the better of me and I couldn't cross stitch for the longest time because it made me dizzy. So we're trying it out today for like the first time in a while. And I figured it's really big canvas, and so it seems like a really good way to test out and see how I'm feeling with like cross stitch type things, looking at a pattern, looking at the canvas, looking at chat. And so far, fingers crossed, so good, which is really exciting. Isn't it so cute? So we're working on the Dead Man's Saloon. We actually have, I can show you, a bunch of pieces of it done. Like we have all the walls done. And right now we're working on the roof, and I was just saying how cute it is that it looks like shingles. Like the way that they designed it. The yarn looks like little shingles, little roof shingles, and I think that's so adorable. So that's what we're working on right now. But welcome on in. It's always so nice to have you all here. Yeah, it's been a time. So I'm kind of hoping for some progress, you know, little baby steps and all that. So the fact that we're even doing this today, I'm excited about. But thank you all. And Jax, what were you up to today? So many lovely friends coming in. It's always hard when like one of the crafts that you enjoy doing you can't do. So I'm hopeful that this means I can get back into cross-stitching a little more. I foolishly was like, I'm going to do a temperature cross-stitch this year. And it's going to be amazing. I'm still keeping track of all the temperatures, but I haven't stitched on that in like forever. I've only done up to February. It's almost August, so you know, just a little behind. It's going to end up being one of those projects I work on for forever. But it's okay. The new season of Sea of Thieves dropped, so I was working on progress. Ooh, so fun. I hope that you had a good time. I always love when new content drops on games that you enjoy. The Sims just came out with a new pack. And I'm like, I would like to have it, but I'm also not spending $40 right now. So I know that Palia has an update coming out soon too, but that's free. So that I'll play. You feel that? Yeah. It's okay. There's no time limit on things. I mean, if you're making a gift, I guess there could be a time limit, but guess what? If you're making a gift and that person is anything other than thrilled by getting that gift, whenever they get it, even if it's late, then they're wrong. Also, you can't see her right now, but there's a cat sleeping behind me. So, you know, if you like cats. It's $60 for you. Sometimes I feel like sim packs should be combined. Or certain features should just be like added. I don't know. Like, not trying to say that, you know, the developers and all of that don't deserve their fair share, but like, sometimes you look at stuff and you're like, really? This is a $40 add-on? Should have been included in like something else, you know? Like one of the other packs or one of the other or just like even a free, like they did add a lot of nice stuff in like a free update, so I will say that. Oh, no, please do not apologize. I'm so sorry that I didn't say that you all of you lovely raiders who came in, please make sure that you do your post-stream self-care. I'm sorry, I got bombarded by lovely raids and I forgot that. Go rest. Thank you again for the raids. That goes for everyone who came in. If you need to rest, post-stream self-care, get off the computer. I get it. I understand. I normally raid someone and then I'm like, okay, it's great to see you. I'm off to cook dinner. Bye. So don't even worry about it. Thank you again, everyone, for trusting your communities over here with us. We will look after them for you. I'm also so sorry to hear that your head is killing you. I hate that. Headaches are bullies and shouldn't be allowed. But thank you also for leaving a lurk up. I appreciate that. As someone who gets headaches, I understand. And they can just heck right off. Heck right off. Hi, I'm reading. I have to go to work now. If it's Wednesday or Friday, it's hi, I'm reading now. I'm off to the chiropractor. Yeah. Yep. No, I get that. I don't think anyone ever... If anyone ever expects someone who raids to, like, hang around or whatever, that's icky, you know? I fully expect y'all to go and take care of yourselves. Like, get out of here. Of course, I also know sometimes I like to raid into a place and just kind of hang for a bit, lurk, just sit quietly and watch or listen to whatever I've raided into. I love these guys. Ugh, this. Yeah, I myself had physical therapy today, so. I'd love to get in to see a chiropractor, but my physical therapist was like, not just yet. I don't think that would be great if they end up, like, moving my head too quick or something. I love how this looks. It's so stinking cute. I caught it! Finally! Pokemon community game was like, I should probably let the streamer catch something so that she doesn't remove me from her stream in anger. Probably. I like when they have rewards that are like, sometimes you get a Pokemon or you get special items or whatever for trying to catch Pokemon and failing. It's like, make 27 missed throws, and they're like, here's a Pokemon for you. And I'm like, yay! At least I got something out of it. This is exciting, chat. I know it might seem silly. But goodness gracious. Some sense of normalcy again. Any sense of it, I'll take it. Oops. That was wrong. It's like, wait a second, that doesn't line up. You know how many people have you know how many people have a swear jar? You need a sorry jar. Sorry. I don't mean to say sorry so much. I would be so broke. Especially if I combine saying sorry and I know it's silly. I would, oh, forget it. My two weaknesses. Aw, Pippin's inside. Sweet baby. It would bankrupt you, yeah. All of us broke. That's true. How many times do my mods apologize for things that don't need to be apologized for? We're not talking about us. Oops, sorry. Oh, crud, I did that wrong. Whoopsie. I did do that. Oh, I'm so excited that I can add this back into the mix again. Aw, we love you too.
I found my people.
Thank you for that follow. Welcome in. No, I'll cry. How dare. Well, accept my kindness. I'm throwing it at you. Aggressive kindness. Y'all like to be aggressively kind to me, so I like to give it back. The best kind, yes. Fair's fair. You are not wrong. No, don't fall over. I always love when 18-wheelers come down our road. They're not meant to. There's signs all over, and they just ignore them. I want to go to the fair. The fair's fair? Now that I have the pattern down, I don't even need to look at like the pattern. I should say now that I have the repeat down. Aren't they so cute? I love how it worked, how they do it. What a clever idea. Because at first I was looking at it and I was like, this seems complicated and I don't know why. And now I'm doing it and I'm like, oh, that's why. I see. Oh, Monopoly Go. People are attacking me while I'm streaming. It's okay, I'll get them back. They'll pay. Literally. One more row. And I'm going to work on it now. Even though we're at 6 o'clock, it won't take long. I want to finish this because I'm excited. Ooh, Pokemon. Ads are probably going to roll here in a few. You can do the command to see. If you do exclamation point next ad, it'll tell you. If I'm able to skip them, I will. Like if the little pop-up actually shows up. Oh, 6 minutes. Heck yeah. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna get through this row in 6 minutes. Watch me. Oh, you still got it, Tigress. GG's. But so we'll be back on Monday. And the plan Monday is to finish our peacock. And then, honestly, we'll probably make some more, something tiny, some kind of blind bag cuties just to try and restock the store. We also have to plan out, I don't know if I want to do my birthday / stream anniversary or affiliate anniversary before my birthday or after my birthday, because my birthday's on a Saturday. So I'll ask in the Discord, like, which days y'all are more like, ooh, yeah, let's do it then. Because I figure we'll just do like a week celebration and I'll do some different crafts that I don't normally do, and maybe we'll play some games. We'll just make like a whole fun dual celebration sort of thing. Since they're both so close to each other. Oh, heck yes. That's one roof tile done. Copy paste. Didn't work. But that's okay. I'm excited. That's so much that I got done today. Yay! Progress. We love to see it. And if you all enjoy this video, like I said, I'll add some more of this back into the lineup here and there. Now that I know I can. It's exciting. I want to keep doing it. Like, I want to keep stitching right now. But I know that I should stop and I should take a break because it's the first time that I've done it in a while and I should not push it. You know? Even though, of course, you want to keep going when you're having fun with something. Well, anyway, let's go on a raid. Thank you all so much for being here today. I appreciate you. I hope that you have a really great weekend. I hope that it's restful and that you get to do some things that you want to do. If you would like to come and join us on the Discord, feel free to do so. That's where we hang out on the weekends when I'm not streaming. I will be back, like I said, on Monday at 3 Eastern, and we will work on finishing our peacock. And we'll be having a sale on Wednesday, which is very exciting. So grab those raid messages. The first one is if you are a subscriber, and the second one is if you are a follower. And let's go ahead and say hi to my friend Saren, who I'm really excited is live for the first time in a while. And they're doing some diamond painting and some lo-fi, what do you call it? The spirit lo-fi, Spirit City. There we go. That's the word. So let's go ahead and say hello, and I will see you guys all on Monday. Bye.